All right, now that the video and audio mixdowns have finished consolidating, you can see under Drive right here in the bin, it says consolidate. That's the drive that the video mixdown and the audio mixdown are located now. So I've got all the media in my sequence on the consolidate drive. So that's perfect. Now I'm going to make a QuickTime reference for online, and all I need to do there is I'm going to select, well, I've got this video mix down in my sequence and the audio mix down, so it's very easy to make a QuickTime reference. I'm going to right click on the record monitor, go to export, and I'm going to choose untitled, go to options, and uncheck use marks, and well, I'm going to check use selected tracks. So the only thing that'll export is V3, A1, and A2. And I'm going to turn off include inactive audio tracks. I need to change this. It says AAF. I need to change that to QuickTime. I'm sorry. In the new version of Avid, it says MOV. I'm going to click on MOV. That means QuickTime. Uncheck use marks. I'm going to check use selected tracks. I'm going to uncheck include inactive audio tracks. And so now I've got all these options down here. I'm going to leave it as 1920 by 1080, 16 by 9. Aspect ratio is correct. And I'm going to choose keep as legal range. And I'm going to choose H.264. And I'm going for the bit rate where it says target bit rate, I'm going to change that to about 1.5 megabits per second. And for audio, I want to change it to AAC. And I'm going to make it stereo, 48K, constant bit rate, 320 kilobits per second. That's all fine. But the main thing here is you want it to be 1920 by 1080, which we've got. You want it to be H.264, which we've got here. And you want about 1.5 megabits per second. That's plenty. You want the audio to be AAC and stereo. So this is all correct. So I'm going to save this by clicking Save As, and I'm going to make it, call it Reference. Click OK. Now I've created my reference preset here. Now I just need to select where I want this to go. Right, so I'm going to go all the way out to my consolidate drive. I'm going to export it right to the drive. So just going to rename this export to underscore reference or REF. And I'm going to click on consolidate because that's where I want to save it to and hit save. Let's try that again. Right click, export. I'll export it to the desktop and then move it to where I want it to be. All right, so at the end, underscore REF. So I know it's a reference. I'm going to save it to the desktop for now. Then hit save. All right, so I'm exporting the reference. I'll show you what to do after this is done.